Hi, welcome to a video of my record finds for Saturday, August 31st, 2024. It's not a flea market find, it's actually an ad I've answered. It's a flyer, a piece of paper somebody gave me at the flea market the previous week. And it was also announced on a group on Facebook. So it was in Montreal. The guy had a lot of records to sell, and I spent during the course of the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, a total of more than 12 hours crate digging in less than ideal conditions. And I bought about roughly 92 records. I counted only once, I'm not sure. This is what I got Saturday. We're going to. I had to stop for lunch. I was just starving, so I paid for the first stack in the morning. This comes to $60, and in the afternoon I went back after lunch and I got this stack for let me see again, $140. We'll go through everything in a moment. So I won't go into details how it went in the garage, and he had a tent outside of his garage to have some tables, and his basement was very damp. However, it was raining Saturday. Anyway, he had some $2 records and some were with no prices on. And I had to guess how much he would charge, and it seems to be $5 or sometimes more. Some records had prices on them, and he would negotiate them. It was very, very difficult. This stack was clear. It was easy. It became much more complicated with that stack at one point, and I tried to. Well, we'll get to that. Okay, we'll start with the first morning stack. 6 records at $5. Sorry, the rest was $2. So the $5 records: Errol Garner, Close Up and Swing, with piano, bass, and drum. This is a U.S. pressing, and it plays very well, and it's so good. I've only listened to the side. Did I finish even side 1? Did I have time? The first song, called All on Me, oh my God, was groovy. And Errol Garner is my favorite pianist, and this is not all his records are good, but this one I'm really glad I found. That one, this is this came out in '72 in Quebec. It was a controversial cover. It's called Le Couple, the couple. And this is Michel Giroir, and I guess his boyfriend of the time, Jean Tremblay, which I don't know him. But Michel Giroir was a celebrity. I don't know if he's still alive or not. But I remember seeing this cover on a TV show that I recorded on VHS that I actually watched less than 2 weeks ago, and boom, I found this record. It's a very hard to find cover. It goes for roughly, I didn't know it was that expensive on Discogs, but I got this for $5. The record has some groove wear, and it's not very good. It's really the cover that makes the. So of course, a statement. And what I meant is, on the TV documentary, it was about record covers in Quebec, and this one was featured, of course. So I was very happy to get that one. Godley and I don't know how you pronounce cream. Godley and Cream. Music from Consequences. So it's a shortened version of the triple album Consequences. So yeah, I couldn't pass that, so I had to get it for $5. Michel Polnareff, volume 2. Celui-là, ça me le prenait absolument parce que je le vois pas souvent, premièrement. Une des dernières fois qu'on le voit sans ses fameuses lunettes. Il est rough un peu, mais il joue quand même assez bien. Puis il était marqué à 8, mais j'ai eu à 5, j'espère. Il était assez magané. Mais je suis pas mal content de l'avoir. Il est juste trop dur à trouver. Il y a tellement de bonnes tunes là-dessus. Et la Roi des fourmis que j'adore. Il y a une bonne vidéo sur YouTube là-dessus. Amacaline, qui est un beau chef-d'œuvre. This French singer. Had to get this record. It's hard to find in great shape, so for $5 it's a great placeholder. Monty Python's Flying Circus, a radio show, BBC recording, $5. So, yeah. And show Sylvie Vartan, 2 record set. It's not bad. I don't know yet if it's a compilation or if it's all recorded in '75. I think it's really a 1975 album. I've only did some spot checks on most of these records just to see if I got screwed, if they play correctly or not. So far these are all good finds. Okay, so these are the $2 records now. Let's flip these over because I haven't done the inventory yet, so I'm placing them like this, backwards, upwards, so to let me remember how much they were. This a Christmas album of French-Canadian artists of the late 60s. I just never saw this compilation before. So c'est une compilation que le gars qui me l'a vendu m'a dit que ouais, non, c'est pas rare, c'est commun. Moi je l'ai jamais vu. Joyeux Noël, Bruce, du groupe Les Sultans, René Martel, qui est décédé maintenant, Michel Pagaro, notre rocker Michel Pagaro, puis Claire Lapage, avec des belles photos faites exprès pour le disque. Ici aussi, puis des tonnes de Noël, puis c'est pas trop pire, je pas trop, puis c'est sûr je fais jouer ça cette année à Noël. 30 ans, puis Nashville, Willie Lamotte. Celui-là, je l'avais pas. J'espère que je l'avais pas. Il y a plein de photos de où il a enregistré au Sound Shop. Je me demande si c'est pas son dernier disque avant sa fameuse crise cardiaque, ou je sais pas ce qu'il avait eu exactement là, avec son fameux Bobby Haché, ça. I'm not a country guy, but this guy had his own TV show for years on Télémétropole, Channel 10, and just his voice was background noise for hours throughout my childhood because we didn't have VCRs and anything, so just to let the TV on and this show was there, we didn't sit down, oh, let's watch Willie Lamotte, but I've heard him a lot on TV as a kid, so I collect his record, although I rarely listen to them. So this was $2. This I would have preferred to buy for $5 or even more had it been in great shape. It's in pretty rough shape, but after I clean it, several of these need to be cleaned, it will still be playable actually. So Groovathon by Isaac Hayes, I collect all his records. Had to get that one. That's, I only found a few more and they were all records I had. Rika Zaraï, ses plus grands succès, ce qui est pas très vrai, c'est des premiers disques qu'elle a fait, pas ses succès, là. Mais il y a une couple de tonnes de fun, puis Bye Bye Johnny, je pense qu'il est bonne. J'ai checké juste un petit peu. So, yeah, so she became very famous with a big hit called Kazachok, 1969. And these are recordings made before she got famous with that hit. Bad Purchase, mauvais achat, Suzanne Valéry vol 1, parce que je l'ai acheté pour remplacer ma copie qui griche, puis celle-là elle griche aussi. Grooveware on this record that I bought just to replace my first copy, which I had a hard time filtering out the distortion, the grooveware out of this song that I played on Kitsch Bonbon, my radio show I had in the summer of 2005. I had played, it was at one point the 60th anniversary, yeah, the 16th anniversary of when they dropped the big bomb on Hiroshima, and I played a few songs that talk about the bomb. And in the next video that I will make for the following day, there's another record. I'll come back to this later. So yeah, I wish it would not have been distorted. This one also, I have not tried to clean it, but I think the groove is destroyed by a bad record player, unfortunately. Because I don't have that one, I really want it. Too bad. Eric Chardin. See, Homer and Jethro Go West. Don't care at all for this music. I just collect Jack Davis record covers. Honey Old Rabbit Running Away. So it's a great cover. Yeah. Terrific cover. Go-Go's Vacation. I checked. I still don't know why he put this for $2. Although there's a little bit of scotch tape on the inner sleeve, but it plays pretty well. My second Go-Go record. Marcel Amont, compilation, importé de France. Joue bien. Oh, j'ai pas remarqué tout le barbouillage. I didn't see it was all written up on the cover. No, I would not have bought it. I hate that. Especially since I don't really need more records by him that I never listen to. I don't know why I make these stupid impulse purchases like this one. Marie Laforêt, The Fruits of Love. So I thought it was interesting, although I have all these songs on another label, that this US pressing with the shrink wrap still around the sleeve would be interesting enough until I tried it and I realized, oh crap, these are in mono. What's the point? And the sound quality is not all there. The condition of the record is fine, but I have the proper sounding stereo copies of these songs, so that's another record that doesn't add anything to my collection. This I bought for the cover. Lynn Renault at the Casino de Paris. It's on Capitol Records. Usually I get her records on Pathé, but the cover itself, wow. Hervé Villard. Wow, I'm not into pin-up girls and stuff like that and half-naked girls. It's just a beautiful image. I love the colors, the brush strokes. That's what I meant. Hervé Villard, still shrink wrap on it. I don't recognize one single song on this, but yeah, I decided to. Oh, Tréma. Oh, Tréma's first logo. I didn't know that. Yeah, so French singer, c'est un chanteur français, Hervé Villard. À un moment donné, je vais m'amuser à toutes les écouter en ordre chronologique à partir du premier. Je les ai pas toutes, mais je commence à en avoir pas mal de 10 de lui. Ces hits sont arrivés beaucoup plus tard. À part Capri c'est fini, ça a pris quelques années avant qu'il y ait d'autres hits. I didn't buy many 12-inch singles. I'm trying to remember if I bought another one after that one. It's not coming back to me. Might be the only one I bought there. This is Party is the Solution by put it in a frosted paper. Yeah, Floyd Beck. Because I have the 7-inch 45 of this, but a US pressing on the stupid polystyrene crappy plastic. So I want it was on my want list to get this 12-inch to have it on proper vinyl, which now is the case. And what's the other side again? What about me? Fats is back. Fats Domino on reprise. I said, yep, let's have this. Why? Because I see two Beatles songs, Lovely Rita and Lady Madonna. I kind of compulsively collect Beatles covers when I know they'll sound interesting. I played this one over lunch. As I said, I came back home after this pile to have lunch before I went back to get more. I played it, I liked it enough to upgrade it because unfortunately it had some groove wear. This is a Canadian pressing. Because I had seen another copy, but it was a US pressing with a die cut corner, so I decided to take that one. Also, this one was in the $2 pile. The other one, oddly enough, was in the $5 section. But yeah, I said I'll try to negotiate something. And this he wanted to put in the $5 pile, and I said if it's $5, I don't want it. So he put it aside. He calculated, added all this up. It came to $58. He did this like that, and $60. So I got this for $2 to round up the pile. So $2, perfect. Pagliaro Rock'n'Roll. Pas son meilleur disque, mais c'est un pack de plus. So that was in the morning. Moving on. Oh my goodness, 40 minutes. What a good idea to make it in 2 videos. I'm even wondering if I should stop here and make part 2 of Saturday. Let's do that, okay? I'm going to stop here and go to part 2 of Saturday the 31st of October to see what's in this pile.